Ghostface is such a stupid killer. How could that guy be scary? That hitting with my mom.
Let's get started. I hate Scream 3. It's my least favorite Scream. I just hate this movie. I think it is just so boring, unoriginal. If you watch Scream 2 and Scream 3 at the same period, you'll look back and think they're the same movie because they're almost too similar. And Ghostface in this one is actually so goddamn boring. Like, I could not have thought of anything more boring than the Ghostface in this movie.
As the future journalists of America, there is...
They really wanted us to hate Gail in this movie with that haircut. Like, they were like, people are starting to like Gail a little bit too much. We need to knock her down a peg. And they did it with those bangs, because even when she was like not even being a bitch, I was like, I hate you. I really hate you with those bangs. They just feel like weirdly offensive. They're not offensive, but they offend me. I don't know why they made her look like that. She still looks great. Like, you know, she's still super pretty, but the bangs, they're just not it. They're just not it, especially because in the movie, it just doesn't flatter when the hair's down, it doesn't flatter when the hair's up. It's just kind of... It's hard to watch. It's genuinely hard because she is literally my sexy Gail Weathers.
Detective Mark Kincaid, LAPD.
Hello.
This motherfucker again. Hate him in every single thing he's in. Like, I've literally hated Patrick Dempsey in every single thing he's in. I don't know why people like him so much. I don't understand why people like him so much. Like, even in his great roles, I wish I could punch him. In a way, he kind of reminds me, or maybe because he's the original, Ian Somerhalder reminds me of him, and I hate Ian Somerhalder. Like, I feel like he just makes me so upset, like, just for, like, just the way he acts, and he gives me a very similar vibe to Patrick Dempsey. Like, I think they both need to go away.
This was left in Cottonwary's body. You have any idea who the girl might be?
Oh my God. This is Maureen Prescott. This is Sidney Prescott's mother.
Fuck doesn't he know that? I hate it. One thing I hate about these movies is that Gail Weathers can just recognize people, and the people that are actual detectives on the case are like, who is that? And she's like, oh yeah, that's definitely Maureen Prescott. Like, why don't you're the detective. I know you have photos of Sidney Prescott, Maureen Prescott. You have the other victims. You know it's connected. It's connected to Cottonweary. That means it's connected to Sidney Prescott and Maureen Prescott. Like, that, it all connects. I don't know why. I don't know why they did that. Like, they made Gail recognize them rather than the detective. Like, there is no reason in this movie where Gail should be working with the detectives. Just, like, she should be working with the detectives because she lived it and she can give insight on the things that she experienced, but not like just the simple fact of knowing Maureen Prescott's face. I hate this movie. I really hate it.
What if the killer's Sidney Prescott?
They literally, in every single movie, by every single movie, I mean every single movie, in the first movie they say, what if it's Sydney? In the second movie they go, what if it's Sydney? In the third movie they go, what if it's Sydney? In the fourth movie they go, what if it's Sydney? Like, it's obviously not gonna be Sydney. Like, she's off the grid. You're so annoying. They literally try to trick us in every single movie. If it's gonna be Sidney Prescott, we know it's not gonna be Sidney Prescott. If it is Sidney Prescott in literally Scream 5, I will kill myself. Like, it's so bad. Like, that would be such a bad story. Oh my god, her and the little ketchup and mustard fit is sure something. It is surely something. With the fry bangs, oh, it's really working for me. Also, that is the guy, Roman is the guy he plays Henry in Grey's Anatomy. So we have a double Grey's Anatomy feature in Scream 3. That's very weird. That's very weird.
Roommate answered the phone, says it was you.
Wait a minute, no, I never called her. I never told her to go anywhere.
Roommate says she knows your voice, Mr. Bridger.
Well, she wasn't speaking with me. God, look, I did not call Sarah Darling.
Spoilers for the end of the movie, because I'm not trying to jump around because I've already seen the movie, but I really want to talk about this. In this scene, he says, oh my god, no, like I just didn't. And like when the first time I watched it, I was like, well, yeah, like obviously, like your screen, if you're Ghostface, you're using the voice changer, you know that like no one's really gonna believe that there's a voice changer, and you can't suggest it to them. Like, unless you're gonna suggest it to them that, like, hey, maybe the killer has a voice changer, like, we use them all the time on set, then you should be like, yes, I did call her, we went over the script, and I hung up. Like, that should have been, like, the get-go to, like, I was at home calling her, because you were. Babes, there was a lot of other ways that he could have went about this without being a suspect if he told them up front that he did call her. I'm getting real frustrated. With this movie.
Minutes. My room too. Paul, 15 minutes, I'm leaving my legacy.
This reminds me of like when you're on a roller coaster and you go to like the room before you enter where like the actual roller coaster is, and it's like, come on guys, I need your help. We need to go find the antidote for the dinosaurs right now. I'm in a rush right now, so I'll meet you guys at the end. And they like run away. It like reminds me of that.
Here are some super trilogy rules. 1, you got a killer who's gonna be superhuman.
Me when I'm watching Watch Mojo. Here are some super trilogy rules. Number 1, you have to have 3 movies to be a trilogy. Number 2, stabbing or shooting will not kill the killer. You need to do something insane, like setting him on fire. Number 3, no kissing or sex in the 3rd movie.
Is this what he...
That's crazy.
Dewey's got
How
a
many
voice-
voices does she have on that thing? Because there's not that many buttons, so I'm assuming only like a handful of voices. He programs them like every new murder victim he has. Like, it's just like, ugh, it's a stupid device. It doesn't even work. It's so stupid. I hate it. Wait. But now I'm wondering, because she checked his pulse, so like, how did he stop his pulse? How did he stop his pulse from moving if he's Ghostface? We'll have to check back in on that later.
Think again.
It's your turn to scream, asshole. She's the best one-liners. She goes, not in my movie. It's your turn to scream, asshole. She's the queen of one-liners. What happened to one-liners? Because we don't really have any one-liners anymore nowadays. Like, we do, like, they're always gonna be a thing, but they're not as popular as they were in like 90s movies, you know? Like, there's a lot of one-liners from like 90s movies, and now I like we're kind of missing out. We're kind of missing out on that. Oh my god, it's a Derek Shepherd. I always knew Derek Shepherd was the killer. He looks really suspicious here. Like, there's no way you could have convinced me otherwise if you just presented this scene that I wouldn't have thought it was Kincaid. I literally thought it was so Kincaid. Like, this point I was like, it is him. But I also have a vendetta against Patrick Dempsey.
Maybe you just can't get past the surface of things.
Therapy would work wonders. Therapy would work wonders. It would be wonderful.
Old forever. Our own son.
Oh my god. No wonder why she wouldn't like you, your director.
Need picture, name your budget, script approval, final cut.
I already have it.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. Final cut, I already got one. And gives him the final cut. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me. I love that. I love that so freaking much. That's probably the best line in the movie.
Fucking damn it! Why don't you take some fucking responsibility? Fuck you! Fuck you!
I love her for that. I love her tactic to just like literally bully them until they like actually start moving because they just talk too much. Oh! Damn! I love her so much.
I still got to make my movie.
Step 3, right?
Bam! It's the 3rd stab. Not really, because that was the 1st stab. Or actually, no, she did stab him twice, and then that was the 3rd stab. I love, you know, I can appreciate a subtle wordplay. And it's not that subtle, but I still enjoy it. I still love some wordplay.
She's doing great.
If you kind of think about it, like, Sydney is kind of like Gail and Dewey's daughter, which I kind of like, even though they all are kind of like similar in age. Like, they're not like that drastic age differences, but they kind of remind me of like
Will you sign it for me?
like a family, and kind of like a family, and kind of cool, kind of quirky. I like it.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes?
It's Arya, and she's talking to
Who are you calling?
Ezra.
Speaking to.
She's literally speaking to
Wrong
Ezra
number.
right now. Like,
Who's
that
that?
is literally
wait.
Ezra on the
Did
phone
you
right
pick
now.
the
He's a
movie?
killer. He's a creep.
Yeah.
He's a murderer.
Where's
And it's
body
Annie.
parts?
It's Annie from 90210 remake, and the person who was on the phone is Liam. Yeah, I watched 90210 remake. This is the alternate universe ending of Pretty Little Liars, if you think about it. Oh my god, it's Rogue. And Elsa.
I let teens sit around and deconstruct horror movies until Ghostface kills them one by one.
Oh my god, that's actually so scary. Like, I know, like, it's like a meta shit, but like this like teen criticizing horror movie, and then Ghostface kills them. It's kind of scary.
Why?
Because you talk too much.
Now
Now shut the fuck up and watch the movie. I'm scared. Ah! Oh my god. You know what? There's gonna be a moment where I'm just like not gonna be able to handle jump scares anymore. Like, it's gonna be like, it already kind of is that moment, but I feel like it's getting to the point where it's even like, it's like starting to take years off my life. Oh, the pullback is insane. I love it. That was a nice reference to the first Scream movie. They have the garage and the pulling, the dragging her on the floor, like he did to Drew Barrymore in the first scene. Oh, and the graphic design just keeps getting better and better, babes. It keeps getting better and better. This movie is my favorite. I love Scream 4 the best. I love the first and the fourth the best. Obviously, I love the first because it's like the OG. You don't fuck with the original. And then I love the fourth because I feel like it literally corrected, like, not corrected, but it really took a lot of the criticisms that I believe were made about the third one and really just leveled it up. And that's why I love the fourth one, because this whole intro, it's about 10 minutes and it's really good. I love it that it just keeps going, and that even I thought when the blonde, like when Marnie came up and all them, I thought that it was gonna be meta again, and it was just gonna be stab 8. I feel like in Scream 3 they were kind of taking itself a little too seriously, like, and then it kind of set the whole tone for the movie that it wasn't Scream making fun of horror tropes anymore. It was Scream becoming what they made fun of. There she is. There is my Gail Weathers with a fucking side part. What I've always wanted for her. Dewey's there too. We brought her out of the darkness from those micro bangs. And I love her. Mwah, 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 mwah.
Whoa! Whoa! 25! Stay alive!
Oh my god. Kirby. I love it that her name is Kirby, and I love it that she is from All or Nothing. I love it. I forget what her name was in All or Nothing, but she farted in a pyramid, and she knew how to crump, which was an interesting scene, seeing her crump, but...
Watch out! You just ran a stop sign.
I mean, I can't help but think, and I'm not saying that because of the short hair, I'm saying that because of the lack of driving skills. Is she, a little bit gay? Because I can't help but think that after she drove like that. Speeding and running a stop sign, I just can't help but think.
You know, I wish I'd been old enough to be a part of the force when you were solving those crimes.
He just was not solving those crimes. Like, the thing is that he just, like, did not solve them. The only reason why they were solved is because Sydney had to fight to the death with them. She had to kill them to know who they were. Yeah. He did not solve anything. I'm so sorry, babe. I'm so sorry. They didn't.
Is Hall Pass with Robbie Mercer. Here with the luscious Olivia. Don't look at my tits. I have a mime or...
Yo, I think Scream is just a very big hate campaign against any film geek ever, any film bro, any of the sorts. In the first movie, we have this whole thing of don't blame the movies, and they're like, they love horror movies, and that's why they kill, because it's like, or that's why Stu kills, because he thinks it's like fun. And then you have the second movie where it's like, you have Mikey, and he's like, he wants to be his own movie, and blah 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 blah, like he wants to show that movies are the reasons why he kills, and blah blah blah. You have the third movie where it's a director. It's a very big hate campaign against the film industry, and not even the film industry, just film lovers in general. It just makes them look all really bad, which I hate to say that by me doing this video, I am a part of it. So I am literally eating my own foot right now. Like, I literally am. It's bad for me. It's very bad.
I think Charlie likes you.
And I like him.
I thought she was gonna say, but I like you. Something about them is giving chemistry. I think they have a little bit of chemistry. Oh, please tell me you guys know him. He is from Make It or Break It. Oh, another show added to the list of oh my god, ABC Family crossover.
Sheldon, denied live on Hall Pass with Robbie Mercer.
Robert
What is your favorite scary movie? What is your favorite scary movie, man?
I'll show you.
So growling at people in real life will actually work. Roborazzi. It's Roborazzi. Don't even try. Is that where Robbie Shapiro got his start? Is it inspired by Hall Pass from Scream 4? Or is it his own thing? Who knows? So, your lemon squares taste like ass. They do. They do. They do taste like ass, and that's okay. We're allowed to say that. Oh my god, Gail looks so good. I'm so sorry to point that out again, but Miss Gail, the comeback after last movie, is impeccable. Is actually truly amazing. Like, she looks decadent. She looks amazing.
I'm gonna revitalize your face with my tarnished brand. I still got it.
Exactly. Gail, you're my bestie. Gail is literally my best friend, and I won't take it back because she's just so amazing. She's like too amazing. Like, literally, like, I loved her in the first movie, and I loved her even more in the fourth movie. I feel like she just had this epic comeback in the fourth movie that was so good, and it was like, yeah, you know what?
Open the closet door.
Yeah, open that closet door, Kirby, and get the fuck out of it. We know. I don't know why I'm just saying that she's gay this whole time. She just, like, the driving is really the hint to me. The driving is the hint, and I won't forget it.
Kirby!
She was so brave for that. I love her. Give you a kiss on the forehead. I love that. She reminds me of Sydney Prescott, the way she did that. She reminds me of when Sydney Prescott was like, I call your bluff, and then she walks out on the front porch. That was like the same energy. Damn! The blood everywhere is insane, dude. Look at that blood on the walls. Ew! It literally looks so gnarly.
What?
What? So death anniversary for Sydney Prescott's mother is like Purge Day in Woodsboro. You know what I mean? Okay, pause. Okay. Let's talk about this. We're in the middle of a fight scene. Yes, we are. We're in the middle of a fight scene, but okay. The end of the movie, they have this setup. They have this whole thing that's planned out by the end of the movie. We pin it on him. We have it all orchestrated. But they attack Sydney so early on, and they have these fight scenes with Sydney early on, and they're trying to kill Sydney so early on. I'm like, what was their plan for that? Because at the end, it's like it's this big setup. It's this big plan to kill all these people. It's elaborate, and it seems like it all is supposed to lead up to that ending, like, fight scene or whatever, you know what I mean? In the first movie, I get it. They're trying to kill Sydney. They had this whole plan with Stu and Billy. And I understand how that just keeps kind of getting, like, fucked up throughout the movie. But in the next couple movies, it's kind of like she gets attacked, and then it's like, well, what if she didn't fight back and they did kill her right then? What was going to be the explanation of how she died? I don't get it. Because some of them make sense. Some of them, it's like, oh, well, yeah, they just put it on Sydney. But then a lot of the times, the whole scene doesn't line up to make sense for it to be pinned on Sydney. I'm, like, trying so hard to think. Because, like, what if she did die right here? That kind of screws up the whole plan for everyone else they were going to kill. You know what I mean?
Oh, Charlie runs it. I'm just VP, in case he takes a bullet. It's called Cinema Club.
It's called fucking Loser Club. That's what it's called. Cinema Club? Yeah, that's a very fun, quirky name for just a bunch of losers.
Close to bringing this whole situation under control.
Oh my god. We are very close to getting this situation under control. And there are not dead bodies flying from the sky, I promise. To me, it seems like Deputy Dewey is not that good at his job.
Knowing you're back on Team Gale.
Team Gale, all the way. And I'm not talking about Gale from you know what. I'm never Team Gale. I'm never Team Gale in fucking Hunger Games. Never will be. Always Team PETA. Always Team PETA. But in Scream universe, I am Team Gale. Boom. Boom.
In fact, the only surefire way to survive a modern horror movie, you pretty much have to be gay.
No, I mean, we can't help but see that they cut to Kirby on that part. I thought the first time that I watched it, that was a full telltale that she was gay. Like, that was what I thought that was what everyone thought. So at the end of the movie where they, like, she's not gay, I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? And I gotta say, you know I love the rules of Scream, and I love the rules of this one. So in the first movie, it's just the rules of a horror movie. The second movie, it's the rules of a sequel. The third movie, it's the rules of a trilogy. And the fourth movie, it's the rules of a remake. This is what I call innovation, babes. This is what I call it. I call it what it is. It's fun, it's creative. And this is the revival of Scream, and I'm so glad they made it sort of a remake, but not really. That is an interesting, not lactose intolerant friendly snack. Some chocolate milk and a cheese stick just sounds like a nightmare on the toilet for me, dude. I don't think I'm gonna survive that little snack. It's gonna be bad for me if I had that as a late night snack.
Even if I did just crash land on Planet Dork.
Girl, what do you mean Planet Dork? You're in the cinema club. She's literally in the cinema club. Why is she calling this Planet Dork? She is just like them. Only a few seats. Only a few seats for this whole marathon. For 14 hours, you will be standing. Thank you so much for coming.
Dale, behind you!
Did she hear him? Because it kind of looks like she did. He could have killed her right then, but he decided to stab her in the shoulder. If there's one thing Ghostface is gonna do, it's gonna know that he's not gonna make a kill shot. Like, it's not gonna be a kill shot. It's going to be just a little dark injury.
Anything.
Catch that motherfucker.
The way he just, like, doesn't. The way he just, like, does not catch him.
What happened to Kate?
She was stabbed just like the others.
Stab is really the name of the movies. It's not the name. It's Scream. Not a lot of screaming for Scream. Should be 4 times the screaming. And I'm not hearing a peep.
You notice me now? Stupid bitch! It's too late!
Oh, you suck, bitch. He fucking sucks. Nothing's worse than a man who gets rejected. And the fact is that she literally kissed him right then. Like, you got what you wanted, babes. Like, she is interested in you. That's enough. Like, you don't need to be angry anymore. Oh, this shot. That reveal is everything. Perfect. Mwah! I love it. Hello, Sydney. Surprise.
There's one that fucks you, dumps you,
and doesn't even make you famous. I like how that's the horrible part. Yours did kill your mom. Tried to kill you. But mine fucked and dumped. I can't think of anything worse. Jill, you were a survivor.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm not the girl you cheat on. That is, you know what? Maybe she's right. Maybe she's right. Maybe she made some points. Maybe she is the protagonist of the film. She is not the antagonist we think she is. As she is killing someone, maybe she's right.
I was so believable today, wasn't I? I mean, I told so many lies that I actually started to believe them. I really think that I was born for this. All I ever heard was, Sydney this, Sydney that, Sydney. We're always just so fucking special!
Literally, Emma Roberts, perfect fucking choice for this role. Like, literally, she's amazing. I love it that we got to see both sides of what her character does perfectly. Because we saw her growing up as a sweet, she kind of had that girl next door, it girl vibe in a lot of her different movies. And I love when I get to see both sides of that really hardcore mean girl and the super sweet, like almost girl next door vibe. And Scream 4 does it. And you know what other movie does it? But Wild Child. those are the two that really showcase the duality of Emma Roberts. I mean, that one deserved it. He sucked. He's like a fucking piece of shit. Hated him. You're gonna kill our one gay friend? Oh, you're so rude.
What world are you living in?
I don't need friends. I need fans. Don't you get it?
Well,
Sick is the new sane. You had your 15 minutes.
Now
Now I want mine. You don't have to achieve anything. You just have to have fucked up shit happen to you. If you're white and pretty, media will not follow you if you are a soul survivor and you are not white or pretty.
Let's face it, your ingenue days.
They're over. And by many you nonetheless too. By someone that looks just like you. I love a crazy girl. Maybe she was right. Like, look at what she does for it. That's the name of the movie. Maybe she's right. I mean, if she's willing to go all these lengths to be famous, I mean, maybe we should just let her. Boom! Yo, what the fuck? What the fuck is she? What the fuck is she on? This is not even her house. Think about that. It's like literally not even her house. Damn! Just launches herself onto it. I mean, I have to say, a lot of work, but she's looking for a lifetime payoff. Like 10 plus years of no work. I don't know if I would be willing to do that for some Soul Survivor fame. Well, let's be honest, I don't think I would get the coverage that I predict that I would get.
Won't die, will you?
What are you, Michael fucking Myers?
Yeah, I don't think so.
She's kind of getting dirty with it. Like, as if she wasn't already dirty enough. She started, like, strangling that bitch. But you're not as dirty as Sydney fucking Prescott, dude.
Let's go.
Get your skinny ass out here. Why did she have to say that? Why did she have to say that? Clear. Clear?
Clear.
Damn, bitch! Get fucked. You forgot the first rule of remakes, Jill. Don't fuck with the original. Fucking deep fried your ass, dude.
I don't know about you, but I feel a whole lot better.
Sydney, your stitches have reopened. Like, your wound literally is like spilling out blood right now. Like, you are dying too, babe. You are dying, babe. You know what? If she didn't kill Kirby, I mean, she didn't kill Kirby, but Charlie did. I mean, maybe we have to be on her side. I hope we get a little, other than the main three of Dewey, Gale, and Sydney, I hope there's someone, and Hicks. Other than those four, I hope there's someone else from Scream 4 and Scream 5. Guys, I love Scream. I am a huge Scream fan after these 2 weeks that I've been working on this video. I watched it on my own. I was like, I have to do a video on it, and I've just had so much fun studying these movies, watching it with you guys, making this video. It has been so fun. I hope you guys like this video. I'm so excited for you guys to see it, and I hope you guys have fun in this Scream marathon with me because I had so much fun making it. I love you guys. I hope you had a very happy Halloween and you celebrated and you're all safe, and I hope there's no ghost face in your closet tonight. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye! Peace out. Hello?
What's your favorite scary movie?
Who is this?
Why didn't you like me in the movie?
Oh.
You should have been nicer.
Hey, listen, like, we already did it. We've already been there, done that. I'm like, I don't want to do it anymore. Like,
you know who I am?
Kind of over.
Stop. No, I'm not mad.
Oh.
I want to thank you for liking the 4th movie.
Wait.
I hope you come back to see us in the 5th movie.
Is this
coming out in 2022?
Is this a promotion for Scream 5?